What is the level and the amount of frustration that we can show to our parents that's acceptable? What is the level of anger that we can display? Our parents said to us, no, you can't do that. You're like, please, I just want to go with my friends till 1 a.m. in the morning. It's not a problem. Right? I just want to go hang out. We're going to be at so-and-so's house the whole time. It'll be fine. You can call them. Or you can give me a cell phone. And you can call me on my cell phone. What's the level of anger that you can show to your parents? Because they said no, now you're upset. Man, my parents, all they say is no. Boring people. They don't understand me. They don't give me any freedom. They don't even love me. If they love me, they let me go. Right? Has anyone ever thought that before? I thought that before. You thought that? So what can you do and how can you respond? How can you respond? In this ayah right here, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is giving us the limit. When He says, وَلَا تَقُلْ لَهُمَا أُفٍّ, and don't even say uff. What's that mean, uff?
Like,
It means, oh man. You see that? And you have to remember the entire time that this is happening. When you're upset, when you're angry, when you're frustrated, that if you can remain calm and you can be patient, because soon enough you're going to be an adult. Soon enough you're going to be out on your own. Soon enough your parents aren't going to be telling you yes or no. Right? It will come. That time will come. But for now, you have to be patient. You have to be calm. And if you can do that, then you'll be rewarded. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will give you a great reward. As long as you don't say, oh. And not just that, it's not limited to just, oh, don't say, oh, you whatever. You can't do that. This is the highest limit you can go. Inside, you can do whatever you want.
Are you serious?
Inside,
Yeah.
you can do whatever you want.
What is it?
Not inside your house or in your bedroom. Like internally. You can do whatever you want inside. You can be upset, you can be angry, you can be shouting, oh, I don't like you. As long as it's right inside. As long as it doesn't come out. Alright? So all of that anger and all of that, everything, it could be a gigantic volcano happening. But it has to be inside of your heart. Inside of your mind. Right? And it cannot even come out to the point of saying oof. Or saying,
what if you sigh?
That's going to be, even if you go, ah, that's the same thing. Even if you give a look like, can't go to the mall? And you can't even be sarcastic about it. Sure. Sure, Mom. Okay? I didn't want to go to the mall anyway, Mom. Thanks a lot. Right? Yeah. You can't even do that. And as long as you refrain from doing that, you will be okay. Right? You will be okay. So remember that. And if, listen, I want to tell you this as a piece of advice. If you feel like that volcano is coming out, it's getting ready to explode out of your mouth, right? Or on your face, you need to go somewhere else. You need to say, excuse me. I will be right back. And you need to go into your room and you need to take your pillow. You need to put it over your face and then you let it come out. Alright? No one can hear. No. Then you have to hold it in. I'm sorry. You have to hold it in. Alright? And that's a message to the parents. If your child says politely, excuse me, I need to go make wudu real quick, or I need to go to the restroom, let them go, let them unload the volcano, and then come back. Alright? So this is what Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is telling us in this verse. Giving us our limit. This is the highest we can go. The most we can show in frustration is less than, you have to be quiet. And I'll tell you this, and it seems hard right now. It seems very hard right now. Alright? But you have to think of this. Once upon a time, your parents they were kids.
Really?
And they had parents. Someday you are going to have your own kids. And you're going to have to deal with whatever it is that they're doing. So think about right now yourself and everything that you've said to your parents, everything you've done that has not been that great. And think, am I ready to deal with that as a parent when I have a kid? I know some of you are thinking, man, I'm not even going to have kids. I don't even want to get married. Yucky.
I didn't want to get married. I want.
Yeah. You might be saying that now, but in the future you may have children and you're going to have to deal with that. And if it's not your kids, listen, if it's not your kid, it may be somebody else's kid. It may be your brother's or your sister's kid, your cousin. Some kid somewhere is going to come to you and is going to treat you in that manner.